for time with Jenn! I mean, vlog time. That's the same thing, right? Maybe? Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I'm a little bit buzzed. I've had a few hot toddies, so, no signs of stopping. Anyway, I missed videos yesterday. Actually, the past few days, come to think of it. Because I've had so many Etsy orders, I've actually been, like, digging my way back out of trying to fill them all. And there's just not been enough hours in the day to do that, and to vlog. So this has taken a little bit of a backseat, but I'm trying to keep up with both as best as I can. And I finally caught up a little bit with those. So I'm here and filming, so yay. Anyway, because it was the first of the month and I missed that by, I think, a day. Is it the second? I think it's the second. I do have to do the goals list, but first, this is like a vlog / goals list video because I have to do updates on things first. So first, what a bunch of people have been asking me about my sister and any updates on her. She finally went back to the hospital yesterday to talk with the person who did all the exams and everything on her, and really didn't tell us a damn thing. Ultimately, I honestly didn't expect much to come of it anyway. From the combination of tests they did, I really didn't think they were going to be very conclusive for the symptoms she was showing. Basically, all they said was that the brainwave patterns seem okay, so that's not an issue. It doesn't appear like she's actually legit epileptic or anything, which is good. And it doesn't seem like there's some other seizure disorder going on. As far as they can tell, even though she definitely did faint and definitely did have one, there's a lot of things that can cause that. So they can't really tell so much from that. But they have a fairly good inkling that they think it's cardiovascular, not neurological. So that's a starting point. But the downside is being a one-time thing that happened, unless it happens again, they're not really going to investigate it any further, which seems wrong to me, but that's American healthcare for ya, right? So, I mean, for now, she doesn't appear to be in any mortal danger, but, yeah, unless it happens again, which, it'd be really good if it didn't happen again. We don't know a thing other than it's more likely with her heart, or her arteries or veins or something, a blockage somewhere maybe, than something in her head, which, I don't know, if we could just pay for it and not have to deal with insurance, I would say, if it were up to me, do either an MRI or a CAT scan just to rule out the possibility of a tumor. Just to know. But unless it happens again, they're not doing one. So that kind of sucks. But as far as we know so far, she seems to be okay. So that's a good thing. I'm very happy she's okay, as far as we can tell. She hasn't had any other further episodes. She hasn't felt 100%, so I wouldn't be entirely surprised if she has another one, but at the same time, it's not like she's on death's doorstep or anything. She's relatively okay. She's one of the lead characters in her school musical that opens, tomorrow night, and she's been able to do rehearsals and everything, and she's pretty much okay, so I don't think whatever it is, massively, hugely bad, whatever is going on, but we unfortunately just don't have concrete answers. Which also, unfortunately, is about exactly what I figured would be what would happen, so. In happier news, though, found out that I'm not only getting another nephew, I'm also getting another niece. No, my sister, no, not the same sister I was just talking about, my other one. The one with all the kids. I already knew she was pregnant for months ago, but she found out the gender. She's having another little boy. Princess Karina gets to retain her title of princess for a while longer. But we also found out that one of my cousins is expecting in the same week as my sister. We had no clue. And apparently he didn't tell anybody. He's the least likely one of my cousins I ever expected to procreate. I have a feeling it was X now, but that's okay. That's okay. It's all good. He was really cute with my sister's kids when they were out there, so You know, he could end up being a good dad for all we know. So, yeah, apparently he's having a little girl. So, me being me, I went and bought a bunch of blanket making supplies, and whenever I hit the end of the wall of Etsy orders, I guess I'll be starting on those, because they're both due the same week in April. So, there's that. I'm actually kind of thankful that they're not both girls, because I was already working on one blanket that I'm going to put in my shop when it's done, which happens to have hot pink in it. Then with my cousin's soon-to-be daughter, had to be pink in that. I don't think I could stand looking at pink a third blanket in a row without wanting to hurl. I am not a fan of pink, but most people are when it comes to baby girls. So, some people are all big on the unisex thing, but in my family, not so much, unfortunately. So, whatever. If my sister had had another one, I probably would have gone with purple for her, just to mix it up a bit, because I already did pink with her other daughter, so there's that. So, yay for more nieces and nephews. I've lost track of how many that is now. That'll be number 5 for my sister. My brother has 2, and then my cousin's 1. That'll be number 8 that I'm an auntie of. Holy shit, that's a lot. But I'm excited, so that's a good thing. And also, in happy news, even though it's not really news, you know that Christmas station that plays, or that radio station plays Christmas music 24/7? I'm like the dork that listens to it 24/7 when it gets to that part of the year. They've had Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time on 3 times today. I think this is a record for the number of times I've heard it in a single day, ever. And I do this every year. I've done this since I was a kid. So, holy shit, that makes me so happy, because that's like my favorite of all the Christmas songs ever. I cannot even begin to tell you how much I love it. It just ended right before I came in here for the 3rd time. For all I know, maybe it'll play it a 4th time, but I'm just like, I love it so much. I love Paul McCartney so much. Okay. I'm okay. We should get to that list, huh? I am sad that I seem to have lost my purple pen that I've been using this whole time in this notebook. I've gotten to like the 3rd section in here with, and all of a sudden it's gone. I have no idea where it went. I mean, I think I have other purple pens, but just the fact that I have actually used purple non-stop in this notebook all the way up to, how far, wait, I went a little past, up to here in this, with one color, and now to suddenly have lost that pen, I'm like, really? But I love that pen. I have other purple ones, but they're not the same. They don't write as smoothly as that one. That one was an Inkjoy, and those are the best. But anyway, the goals, no, that's last year's. This year's, aha! Got it. So, it's pretty much the same exact progress as last time, so if you want to just save yourself the time and effort, I would suggest probably not even sitting through this, but if you want to, you can. But, yeah, do not feel obligated. The first one on there, get your room and bathroom clean and keep them that way. That didn't happen, and it's December, and I think this is year 3 of it not happening since the last time I had it pristine. Yeah. There's still December, there's still time. It probably isn't gonna happen, though. Although I did make progress on getting stuff out of the bathroom that doesn't need to be in there. That one, I mean, the bathroom's not nearly as bad as the room, obviously enough. It's mostly just, like, empty shampoo bottles and stupid shit that I need to get out of there, but yeah, I really need to do something about this room, but other things have been more important. Because I'm like, it doesn't bother me personally, but at the same time, the second anyone even comes to the doorway, I'm suddenly hyper aware of, oh yeah, I should do something about this, huh? Then there's the finished, unfinished projects list, which I should probably update with some new ones I started and haven't finished either, but I guess when I make the new list for the new year, I can add those onto it, but yeah, I think I've only completed 1 out of this list, and 1 I scratched off and decided I'm just bailing on that project. Double checking it. Yeah, there's several of these I probably could crank out fairly quickly if I really wanted to, but honestly, it's probably not gonna happen before the end of the year. Well, I mean, things like complete more of the spa sets, or rest of the Perler Bead awareness ribbons, or all the Pride items. It's like, well, I've made progress in doing more of them, but there is no concrete end to any of those. So, I've added to them, but yeah, it's by no means all that I'm gonna do. But the rest of these, yeah. We'll see. Maybe next year. Next page. List all the items already made, just sitting around unlisted on the shop. Actually, I have been good at that. I'm down to... There's only very few left. Let me look. 1, 2, 3 hats to list, and a couple Nintendo DS covers. I think other than that, I've got everything listed now that was just sitting there. So I've gotten through most of that pile. So actually, that's almost completed. So I did a thing. Yay. Okay. Bake some more. Maybe once a month. This added motivation to eat daily. It's December. I've still not baked once. I'm not even sure I've cooked once. I'm a scumbag. Get more variations of current items up in the shop. Well, again, there's no like concrete end to that, but I have been doing that, so I think that counts as a thing I did. I think that counts. Continue expanding product lines with new items. I have been doing that, so hey, I did a thing. Learn more new techniques. In terms of the year in general, or just since the last one of these? Because just since the last one of these, I don't think I have, but over the course of the year, I have, so. Oh. Try new craft types outside my comfort zone to experiment. Yeah, there's definitely not been enough hours in the day to do that since the last one of these check-ins, so. Make every effort to continue the upward trajectory of earnings. See if the ×3 pattern continues. Yeah, the ×3 pattern isn't going to continue, but I do think I will break what I made last year and still make more than I did last year. So at least it'll continue in the upward trajectory. Sorry, told you, a little bit blitzed. Yeah, because I think I'm only about $200 away now from breaking what I earned last year, and I was making that per week last month, so as long as the earnings keep coming in the way they have been, that should be no problem to break last year's earnings. So yay. Let's see. Write more patterns. Yeah. That didn't happen. I generated more in terms of the cross-stitch patterns, but the things where I actually had to hand rhyme for, like, crochet ones, those haven't happened. Make time for guitar and or piano daily, even if only a little. I was doing that for a while, and then stopped. I don't really know why. I'd actually been very good about it for a while, too, even since the last check-in with the guitar. Not with the piano. I haven't touched the piano, unfortunately. I really should, but this is definitely going to be one of the rollover into the next year's list things. But, yeah. With guitar, there's a couple of songs that I was really trying to learn so I could post videos of them, but then I had the whole drama with the cold source thing and not wanting to film, and then because I didn't want to film, I was like, well, I have extra time to not really have to worry about learning that yet, so I'll come back to that. And then things got super hectic with having to make a gazillion things a day, so that got put on the back burner. Maybe I'll come back to it, but until I catch up more, probably not. But I think that was sort of... Oh shoot, hold on. Yeah, with Uverse, if you haven't paused too long on live TV, it'll, unpause from it, and I don't want it to do the copyright thing for capturing sound from the TV when it's kind of just background noise, so, yeah. Where was I? Draw more. Actually, I have done some of that. I have been good about that. Write more. I've been good about that too. Even if I didn't complete NaNoWriMo, I have been good about that. So, you know, I feel more accomplished than I did on the last couple of check-ins, frankly. Create something new every day. Or just create something every day, I guess is what's on the list. Well, I have been doing that. I've definitely been doing that. Take more photos / try to keep up with photo challenges. Yeah, that didn't happen. Make more videos, try to maintain regularity. Well, I've made more videos, but I don't know about regularity. Okay. Keep maintaining the Facebook movie challenge and beat last year's total. I don't know if I'll beat last year's total, but I have maintained it. And I brought it over to Tumblr as well. So, for those who follow my Tumblr but don't have me on Facebook, you can still follow my progress on Tumblr. And actually, I include everything on the Tumblr version. I leave off some of the ones on the Facebook one that I just don't have the balls to put on there, where people who know me will see that I watched so-and-so a thing. So, yeah, the true one is the Tumblr version, so. Work through all the DVR stuff. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. Well, I worked through some of it, but definitely not all of it. Get the craft blog up and running. Yeah, that didn't happen. Never even started it. Actually work on Cabaret 54. Yeah, that didn't happen either. Get back into the daily reading habit. Well, hasn't been daily like I'd like it to be, but it's been close. So I think that kind of counts. I don't know about you. I say it counts, even though it hasn't been quite daily. That's mostly just because I've been busy literally from the time I wake up till I go to bed. So I feel like even having it close to daily kind of counts. So take vitamins daily. Yeah, no. That one kind of went out the window, because until I have my blood levels checked, check the magnesium amounts and how much I need. Apparently there's issues with vitamin D3 causing heart palpitations if you're deficient in magnesium, and it's a fairly common thing, and what all I've had with it seems pretty textbook to that, so I'd rather just wait till I go back in the near future and just have that checked, and then figure out what I need to do, so I can take those safely instead of taking them all willy-nilly and just having this increasingly worse reaction to it every time because of something that's apparently very easily fixable. I just need to know how much. Stop skipping meals for days at a time in a bid to lose weight. Yeah, I kinda didn't do that. Well, I've been good lately. Like, since Thanksgiving, I've been eating leftovers and things. I've definitely been eating daily since that, but before that, yeah, I was being bad with it again. Exercise. Why do I put that on? I feel like it's an obligation to add it to a New Year's resolution list, but nobody actually does it. Maybe that's just me. Pretty sure that's just me. Maintain the med schedule. Don't let it get wonky again. It got wonky again. Drink at least 1 bottle of water, 1 cup of tea daily. Yeah, that kind of went out the window too. I can't even depend on doing one or the other necessarily daily. I've been really bad with that. I really have to fix that. Sort all the beads. Well, I did some. I actually did some not that long ago, so that's some progress, but good God, there's a lot of them to go through. There's like 50,000 fucking beads I have to sort in there, and I'm like, I just don't have the patience. And then there's another bin of like another 25,000 that I also have to do, and I'm thinking, you know, it is definitely worth it to pay the little bit extra to buy the individual colors than all the hours and days and weeks and months it takes to sort those by hand. And still have no idea of how many of each color you're gonna end up with. Work harder at communication skills. Yeah, no, that kinda went downhill, like, big time. Stop letting anxiety win and stop you from going out so much. Yeah, no, that's still in high gear, gonna be honest. Try to double my current savings. You know, if it weren't this part of the year, I'd probably be able to really easily do that, but I've been buying Christmas presents for everybody, so I've been pretty much spending my money as I've gotten it lately. But once we're past the holidays, then, yeah, no, maybe. Carve out more gaming time again. I have been doing that. Improve organization. Define organization. And then I made a list, and I'm even going, define organization, and how exactly you mean that for it to count, because depending how you mean it, I mean, I have organized certain things. I organized some of my many icons on my desktop on my laptop. Like, it used to go all the way to the far edge, and like every inch of it was taken up, and I got it to less than half of it is being used currently. That's, for me, kind of a big deal. I kind of organized, sort of in a roundabout kind of way, organized my lip balm collection by brands. That's a form of organization, but I don't think that's what I meant when I wrote this on the list. I've organized some of the yarn in here by brand and by type, but again, I don't know, maybe I did mean that one when I wrote it on the list, because I have a lot of it. Like, pretty much anywhere you look in this room, there's at least one big basket of yarn somewhere. So, I feel like that one, yeah, that one counts. What else have I organized? Not much else, I don't think. I guess I organized some of the shelving units. That's something. I meant to organize the bookshelf, but it has not been touched yet. I think that's about as much as I organized. Gonna be honest. Did I have more on that? No, I didn't. Oh, that was the end of it? Well, we got through this video a hell of a lot faster than I usually do, even though there's just as much on it and I had more to talk about, so yay for you guys. You did not have to sit through as much as I thought you were gonna. Hey! So, I guess, probably on the last day of the year, I'll do one last check-in just to see if I actually accomplished anything else between now and then, which not particularly likely to happen, but we'll see. And then I guess the next day I'll make a new list and we'll check in with that and see what the list says. So, anyway, as usual, if you like this video, click the like button if you're not already and you'd like to be, which I can't imagine you being if you're on this video, but you can click subscribe if you're not already. Leave comments down below, and until next time,